Philadelphia, the most dangerous rap gang. 30 shot in 3 years. Damn. Matty.
It's when the family feels.
Check it out, bro.
Yeah.
I'm from 42nd. Like, I am 42. Like, YBC. And then this say young, bag, cheap.
Yo, when they start doing this, you are hot. Oh my God. These young boys hot.
Okay. Who came up with
J100.
Okay.
RPJ.
Now make them duck. Niggas said they chasing chases, they ain't doing shit to us. Don't you chase chases when you see us? Why you run? Why you duck?
I just want.
This be the scariest. This be the scariest stuff when you start getting documentaries like this and you still free. Like when you locked up and you sentenced to stuff, it'd be like, okay, I get it. Damn, friends, feel me? Niggas is home and you drop something like this, it's spooky. It's spooky, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, niggas really watching you. Yeah,
Dude was out there with them tight ass pants on and those big
Dude probably was. He ran. He probably ran on you. Hey, yo, dude, you left him, you out of pocket, nigga.
He probably hid in his boots, y'all. He probably hid in his boots.
I lost my brother to the shit, so they gon' feel it worse. Kwame still ain't got no tombstone. Might go dig up his dirt. Yeah.
With a deadly ambush in Port Richmond, a gunman shot and killed a 19-year-old man and wounded a 49-year-old believed to be the teenager's father. The gunman fired through the screen door of their home on the 2900 block of Weichel Street. Police say the gunman also fired at police officers as they pursued him down the street. They arrested the gunman on Monmouth Street. No officers were hit by the gunfire. The surviving victim is in stable condition.
That nigga start blinking at the boys.
Here comes the money.
Hit the
How much time you ever jumped out or drove on a drill? Never drove. You don't get no participation credit. You a bitch. You don't even drive on hits. You a bitch. Nigga, I get participation for real.
So,
that nigga said you don't even drive on hits.
Just real quick.
Nigga, fuck all that. Fuck all that. It's one mirror. Why did she do on here? He said I'm a cat rapper, and I said he a cat rapper. Ask niggas. When you ever hop out? Wallahi, I've been on drills.
In West Philadelphia, we're not talking about the Fresh Prince. Today we talking about arguably one of the most dangerous gangs coming out of Philly, according to their district attorney. One alleged member was just added to Philly Most Wanted, and that alone caused friction in their own camp, which we'll later discuss. But this alleged gang, according to local prosecutors, responsible for over 30 shootings in the past 3 years, with some being fatal. Also, another person in the group is a young man who rap. A lot of them is rappers, which we'll later discuss. But this young man associated himself with the group, of course. He was recently arrested for a body because he had a dirty gun, which we'll later discuss, according to his homie. Now, he was arrested while attending the sentencing for another member who was getting sentenced for 3 bodies that he confessed to and shooting at the police. Of course, we'll later discuss. And 2 of them victims was the wrong target, fam. Now to add insult to injury in this story, this crew really was disassembled by one teenager on one summer night. A teen who was so scared after getting handcuffs, he instantly gave up information on 4 bodies and never looked back. Now we're gonna break that down. Today we talk about this alleged gang, see exactly where they located, who allegedly involved, the rappers, how they got arrested, and who on the run. Most of all, we shine light and respect for the victims, especially the ones who had nothing to do with nothing. And that's gonna try to help us figure out why Philly local police say this is the most dangerous gang in Philly right now. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no aim, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Young Bag Chasers, also known as YBC, a group that was allegedly founded by a rapper called J1.
Fuck with the family, he fired too with the doctor.
I think we were just I think that was last summer when that's the first time I wore this shit.
Oh yeah.
When we was all blinking this shit out here. Everybody was blinking out here. I don't even dance though. You don't know what blinking is?
No.
You never heard of the shake your hips shit, the TikTok tour?
Look, this was fully known for rap.
Boom.
Yeah. He about to he gonna do the accordion. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, so you was dancing on the block?
Yeah, we was out here dancing and shit. And it used to be the basketball court right there. Yeah. But the basketball court not right there no more. We play ball and shit out here.
In the yard.
Oh, the basketball court right there.
Who we just talk about ball with? Was Bear Papa?
Yeah, but yeah though, this the other side though. This ain't my block though, but this my block too.
Okay.
Check it out, bro.
Yeah. I'm from 42nd. Like I am 42. Like I don't even think I got 42nd Street tatted on me though. I only got all YBC tattoos.
Show me.
Look, I got YBC tatted 3 times. Look, YBC right here. YBC, and then this say Young Bag Chaser.
Okay. Who came up with
J100? Now J100 is a young man who been rapping and putting his crew and dead people in his songs dated back 5 to 7 years ago. And tracks like Turn Up Part 1 with over 100,000 views and counting, released 5 years ago.
I'm in the film, my savage. He get part, I ain't having it. Will you still like a...
But unfortunately for J100, all that dissing would catch up to him after he was gunned down in his neighborhood moments after an argument on Instagram Live. It seemed J100 was shooting a music video. Exactly who and how got his location is still unclear to this day.
I'm about to add you to the line, see what you want. See if you ready, see if you really want to get active. Because if you really want to get active, I'm going to end this joint and I'm really going to call you. Right now, like, nigga never did nothing down here.
But he did so much. One of the people who they diss often in their songs' mother had decided to celebrate while on Instagram Live with YBC oppositions.
I just want to know if dude was out there with them tight ass pants on and those big ass.
He probably was. He probably ran on you. Hey, yo, dude, if you left him, you out of pocket, nigga.
He probably hid in his boots, y'all. He probably hid in his boots, like, seriously.
Like, man on the ground, he bleed out. Oh, shit. Hey, yo, Bob, you look bad out.
Keep deleting my kids. I'm gonna get my page blocked. All right, I'm gonna be good.
Mom.
Round of applause. Clap it up. 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 I'm sorry whoever don't like it. I don't know them, but you know they tend to keep a lot of people's names in there. Funerals, they be like Muslim. They oh wait.
Nah, son.
I'm telling y'all, dude hit in them big ass boots with his pink ass head. Son.
Yo. They said they put him out there and bopping his head. He was writing a verse.
Nah, son.
Cameraman ain't tell him to duck.
I don't know.
Nobody said nothing to him.
I'm trying to hoop in my J's though.
Yo, and I just reserved the other ones coming out today. Yo, we about to wear J's for 30 days straight, y'all. I promise you. We wearing a different pair of J's for 30 days straight. Man, fuck it. We gonna do 100 days.
Ain't nobody.
We gonna do 100 days. Y'all damn right I'm trolling. Y'all absolutely right. I've been quiet for way too long, and it's sad because all this shit is karma from his man. Every time them niggas speak on all these kids that they don't have shit to do, first of all, y'all niggas not even doing this shit. Y'all claiming.
Now J100 lost his life in 2023, but a year prior to that, in 2022, YBC members who rap dropped a song called This the Dead with over 1 million views and counting. That video was put on the YouTube page of YBC Duel, the most known rapper out the crew outside of Philly.
Yeah, ask that boy still alive, he could have headshot. They told me don't miss the dead, I'm like I can't stop, bro, buddy.
Now in the video we just watched, This the Dead with the YBC members, it seemed J100, Reek 1200, and YBC member Yak Yola, of course YBC Duel, was the people identified in this video. Now Yak Yola, real name Mark Johnson, within the last week has been put on the Philly most wanted list. The alleged YBC member Yak Yola is a man who have a song with the late rapper King Von called Slide, with over 6 million views and counting.
I still be in the mix. Let me see you slide.
The reason Mark Johnson, aka Yak Yola, is wanted is for an unsolved shooting that happened 4 days after Memorial Day in 2023. Sharif King was gunned down on Saturday, July 8, 2023. It was at 2:04 p.m. Philadelphia police officers had responded to the 5200 block of West Jefferson Street and located Sharif. He had been shot multiple times throughout his body. He was rushed to a local medical center where he was pronounced deceased by the medical staff. But at this point, YBC members been getting arrested left to right. The same week Yak Yola went on the most wanted, YBC member Arshad Curry was getting sentenced for shooting 5 people and killing 3, plus for shooting at the police. Then he confessed to it, mentioning that 2 of the 3 was the wrong target. After getting arrested, one of the shootings that Curry had confessed to happened in July 2021. Philadelphia police said the shootings happened at around 12:10 p.m. broad daylight near the corner of North 56 and West Vine Streets in West Philadelphia. The location.
If you get caught for like 3 bodies, you gotta just take all the bodies. You never getting out. If you go admit to 3, you might as well admit to most of them shit you can. Let's get them shits closed for the members that did it, so they don't gotta go to jail. Because if you got 3, bro, it's unlikely you getting out. Just hold these 8, 9 down, bro. Just, yeah, take the rest of these shits, bro. Let everybody else get a clean slate. Hold on.
The was just steps away from a day.
Nah, it was me who did it. Yeah, you gotta go there and say you did all that shit.
Daycare center and a charter school. Police said 16-year-old Kaylin Jahad Johnson of East Washington Avenue and 18-year-old Tommy Frazier of North 57th Street were taken to Penn Medical Center where they was pronounced deceased. Johnson was a quarterback for the boys Latin charter school football team. He was found with gunshot wounds to the face and body inside his Honda on 56th Street. Frazier had been hit several times, placed throughout his body as well. May they both rest in peace and love and condolences to their families.
Tonight, teenagers with bright futures shot in broad daylight in West Philadelphia. Today, we're learning more about the 2 students who were killed while they were on their way to play basketball. Action News reporter Annie McCormick is live outside of Boys Latin Charter School. And Annie, we know you spoke with the family of one of the victims.
And Rick, we did. And, you know, the students here at Boys Latin are once again grieving the loss of another classmate. Like you said, there were 4 young men that were in a vehicle that was shot at 56th and Vine yesterday. 3 of them attended Boys Latin and 1 of them was killed. His name was KJ Johnson. We spoke to his family a short time ago. They say he was excellent at school, excellent at sports, and was loved by so many.
KJ wasn't murdered because he threatened somebody. He wasn't murdered because he was in a fight or he had some sort of beef. He was murdered because someone was just reckless and thoughtless. And they just don't understand what they took away from us.
Raw emotion from the aunt of one of the latest children in the city to die from gun violence. The aunt of 16-year-old Kaylin Jahad Johnson, who went by KJ, a Boys Latin student, did not want her face shown, but wanted to be clear, KJ will not be a number. KJ was killed around noon yesterday at 56th and Vine. Shots were fired into his brand new car.
KJ just got his driver's license. And his mom rewarded him for being a good kid and being respectful, and she got him a car. He used his car to go to basketball practice.
2 additional Boys Latin students were in the car. One of them, a 16-year-old, was injured by gunfire. 18-year-old Tommy Frazier was also in the vehicle and was killed by gunfire. Frazier was part of the Mastery, Harrity, Hardy High, and Gratz High School communities, according to an email that was sent to faculty today. KJ excelled at all sports, his family says, and just played in a basketball tournament Sunday. He was leaving Boys Latin and picked up Tommy Frazier to head to play basketball, plus the 2 additional boys. KJ's family says they know he was not the intended target. He is the 6th Boys Latin student killed from gun violence since 2016. The school lost Jashawn Patton, William Bethel, Saeed Woodson, Kyrie Simmons, and Tyre Barnes. KJ's family today is reeling.
He was just being a kid, doing what he's supposed to do, doing what kids do. So, I mean, this is horrible. This is horrible for all of us. This is horrible for the family. This is horrible for his mother. She lost her only child, her son, her best friend.
And Rick, administrators at Boys Latin did release a lengthy statement saying in part in 2007, Boys Latin opened its doors in West Philadelphia to address the dearth of quality educational opportunities for boys of color in our city. Additionally, they ended that statement with a message to the city of Philadelphia saying in part, the school urges the city to make the same commitment to the young people it serves. Now reporting live in West Philadelphia, Annie McCormick, Channel 6 Action News. Rick.
Annie, thank you.
The second fatal shooting YBC member Curry was charged in was an incident that happened 2 months later, said Sessoms. and 19-year-old rival who Assistant District Attorney Sidney Pope say Curry had been hunting for weeks. You see, according to the district attorney, Sessum's family moved away from West Philadelphia to Port Richmond, seeking safety from the ongoing feud. But YBC member Curry went to extraordinary lengths to find them, according to the district attorney. They said he canvassed their neighborhood with the photo of Sessum's mother, asking corner stores and neighbors if they seen the woman or knew where she lived. But eventually Curry found her. It was one afternoon in September 2021. He and another gunman had fired multiple shots through their front door and into their living room. Sessions was killed. May he rest in peace. His father was critically wounded. When the nearby police responded to the scene, Curry shot at them too, but he missed. He was later arrested after being found hidden underneath the car.
The latest incidents of gun violence in Philadelphia has torn a family apart and put police in harm's way. Police were going after a suspect in a double shooting that killed a 19-year-old man when they came under fire themselves. Two gunmen walked up to a front porch on the 2900 block of YBC.
That's how you do it. You gotta get them niggas up off you, man. Hold on. You gotta get them niggas up off you.
Street in the Port Richmond section last night. Police say the pair started shooting through a screen door. The teenager was fatally shot, along with a 49-year-old man believed to be his father. Police arrived on the scene quickly and were alerted to an area where people said a suspect had fled. That's when they themselves faced that gunfire.
So we believe that our suspect fired at least 6 shots at 2 or 3 full uniform police officers. They are very, very lucky they didn't get hit. They didn't even return fire because there were a lot of people out on the streets, but they did chase this individual.
Police officers found the suspect hiding under a vehicle with a handgun and placed him in custody. There's no word on the whereabouts of the second suspect.
Fast forward 3 years later, Curry will have his sentencing date on the last week of August of 2024 after pleading guilty weeks prior. Now in that court appearance was another YBC member who showed up to support YBC Curry. The man who showed up, government name was Quamir Hall, 22 years old, aka Mir Pap. Now Mir Pap is also a rapper. He have a song with YBC Duel released a couple months ago with over 500 views and counting, titled How to Step, which have the cameo of the same footage that went viral on social media when YBC Duel had decided to go to his opposition gravesite.
In Tombstone, I'm gonna dig his dirt up. Hey, yo, where the Carney at, yo? Carney, where the fuck you at? Ah!
And say it don't have a tombstone, which he mentioned in the song, and say he's gonna dig it up anyway.
Kwani still ain't got no tombstone, might go dig up his dirt. Y'all try the chopper, free ski, big slaughter. I think LA.
Now a couple.
I might go dig up his dirt. He ain't got no tombstone. I might go dig up his dirt.
Couple months before showing up the YBC Curry court appearance, Mir Pap recently took a plea deal on a firearm that was allegedly used in another murder. And after taking that plea, owning ownership to that firearm, it seemed they later charged him with the body, having an active warrant, and seeing him at that court appearance, he instantly got arrested. But see, here's where friction within the group take place. After that arrest, Mir Pap's side is saying if he knew a body was on that firearm, he damn sure wouldn't take a plea, alongside go to another man's court appearance. And here's the thing, all that happened around the same time their yacht was put on the FBI most wanted for the same body. Now people is accusing Mir Pap of snitching, but that's not been confirmed, so putting that on him ain't right, at least at the time. But of course you already know, fam, people gonna do what they want. Now YBC Dude made plenty statements on this. And one was this.
Nigga, you swear you know everything. I'm about to shut you the fuck. Stop talking to me, bro. Nigga, Mir got a fucking warrant for homicide because the day before Curry court date, Mir had court date for his burner. And you wanna know what Mir did? He pled guilty to a homicide weapon. That's why he got a homicide warrant, because he pled guilty to a gun that was on the homicide. What the fuck, nigga?
Yeah. Now, as far as YBC Curry, during his sentence on the first week of August of 2024, he was sentenced up to 85 years in prison for his confession and his role in all 3 bodies. And on top of all that, it wouldn't be till 3 years later where they find out that police arresting an 18-year-old for a car theft. They had no clue that he held key information to solving 4 homicides and nearly disassembling the West Philadelphia gang, with them not knowing what's going on. It was a warm afternoon in September of 2021 when police spotted a stolen black Audi A6 parked on a block in northeast Philadelphia and watched from afar as the teen slid behind the wheel. Just as he drove away, officers surrounded the car and arrested him. He had never had a run-in with police before, and now he was handcuffed inside a major crimes unit, facing felony charges. He was panicking. Officers were nearly finished processing him when he blurted out something that seemed almost unbelievable. He had information about 4 murders. He knew the dates and approximate locations of each killing. He told police the nicknames of all the shooters. There was Yak, Reek, Murder K, and Totem, Curry, and 5 too. The officer ears had perked up at this point. They said these were members of the YFA, Young Face Arrangers, and the YBC, Young Bad Chasers, the 2 alive from West and North Philadelphia gangs. The team ultimately agreed to tell police everything he knew and testified before a grand jury at a public trial, which how they found out in 2024. In exchange, his criminal record for the stolen car would be expunged. Plus, he solved almost 4 murders. According to his mother, they moved over 1,000 miles away. He only come back on special occasions, and that makes her upset. The police detectives had quoted, "I never seen a young kid do that. He was crucial. Without him, we wouldn't have anyone." But the obstacles and risks that this young man faced in the aftermath, how his safety was at such risk that he stayed in a hotel under a fake name when in town for trial, and now lives more than 1,000 miles away, cut off from half of his family, underscores why so many people never do the same. And the assistant district attorney Sidney Pope quoted, "These kids are bragging in songs about the people they killed. What's one more person than them?" And now all eyes on YBC Dude, who according to the prosecutor is the ringleader and making all the new diss songs, naming himself as Mr. Disrespect. Now within the last 2 weeks, YBC Dude allegedly visited Washington DC. He got into a shootout in a southeast DC neighborhood called 37.
McBun twins, and he lost his Mick brother. I gotta relate to that. I took a nigga little brother.
Also known for talents like Shaq Glizzy, No Savage, Gizwa, and many more. Now around this same time, another local rapper from 37 who was also with
Oh man, I feel like damn, this shit's fucked up. Let me see this shit to keep happening to niggas. This shit keep happening to these young niggas.
YBC Dude had got reports that he was shot, only for YBC Dude to allegedly basically confirm this by going to Instagram Live the next day saying the following.
Like, yo, Philly, that shit busting out there. I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't know DC was like that. That shit was busting.
That shit trenchers out there?
Yeah, that shit way trenchers and...
Nah, come on. You can't say that about New York, man.
I swear on my life, the first 10 minutes I was out there, I was in a shootout.
Somebody shot. Shootout? Oh, nah, y'all gotta be safe out there, bro.
Oh, you gotta be safe. You gotta be... No, they don't gotta be safe.
Now, YBC Dude ended up shooting a music video while in 37 neighborhood, alongside with Young Threat in the cameo, talking in the very beginning. The song was named Baltimore, where he mentioned he F'd with the DMV, but somebody from Baltimore just got the belt.
Little boys keep getting belt to ass, somebody go give them help. Shout out to the DMV, but somebody on Baltimore just got the belt.
Safe to say, according to the police in Philadelphia, YBC is not off the radar in a documented game. As we get out of here, we want to take the last moment to say, once again, rest in peace to the victims. A love of condolences to you guys' family. This was the story of an alleged dangerous gang based in Philadelphia that was responsible for over 30 shootings in 3 years, causing some to be fatal. A group who was told on by a teenager, and results, life sentences and dead bodies, and even conflict within their own group. Fam, let me know how you guys feel about this one in the comments.